They're one single unit. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. So here is Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now, here's Adebayo. Outside for Martin. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And a wide-open look for Hero. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And Adebayo sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And the basket is good. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 5 points so far.
How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Anunoby buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Heat now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. And here is Barnes following Kyle Lowry's 3. Butler against Anunoby. Over in the corner, Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. He's got 8.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, Hero. 8 points for him. 1:58 left to play in the first. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Barnes, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Butler. Hero sends the pick for Butler. Outside, Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Anunoby against Hero. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Driving in, lays it up off the glass.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either. Raptors with the lead. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Anunoby, good. 7 points for OG Anunoby.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Butler finds Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Barnes outside. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Siakam with it. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Van Vliet attacking.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives. Just daring the defense to get physical with it.
The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Hero passes to Butler. Back to Hero. Launches a three. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. And a wide open look for Siakam. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, lots of scoring in that
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
first team foul.
The Heat with the lead.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And here is Siakam. After the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
And with the Heat, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
You have lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Oladipo kicks to Yurtseven. Going inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Vincent, covered by Barnes. Clock at 4. To the middle, and stolen by Barnes. Down low, it's stolen by Oladipo. Love outside. Robinson for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Love the pass to Yurtseven. To the inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there. But Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Banton, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Oladipo taking his time here. Over to the left wing. Here's Love. Passes it to Vincent. Robinson for 3. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got 5 rebounds tonight. Eventually, Vincent won the G League's Most Improved Player Award.
Well, there were signs that he was league ready, so he rightfully got the call up. In the first few instances where Gabe Vincent stepped on an NBA floor, he took that confidence with him and now is producing at an NBA level.
Here's Vincent. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Raptors trail by 4. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim. Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Barnes. Here's Anunoby, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Here's Vincent. Pass to Love. There's the three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Love. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vincent. The Heat need to get a shot off. No coverage that time. And it's a 6-point Miami lead.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Siakam kicks to Barnes. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Here's Benton. And so it's Miami. Holding on. Thank you, David. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now, here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays and can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And here is Anunoby. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one drops. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over-the-back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Now here's Butler. Lowry has the open look. Misses the 3. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Down by 12. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Outside, Martin. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. And Adebayo sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Anunoby. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Heat leading by 14. Adebayo down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got his first basket of the night.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
The pass to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Hero. This one for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Banton, the pass to Anunoby. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. And a deep three from Hero. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 16. Siakam passes to Banton. Back to Siakam. Butler with the steal. Hero from long range. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got 17.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Miami with the ball after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Adebayo makes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 10. Poked away. Hero on the wing. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Pirtle against Martin. Butler in the corner. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Hero. A three-pointer off the mark. For Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the right wing. Back to Barnes. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler with the ball.
Good hands by Lowry. He just got out there and created that easy opportunity.
Here's Pirtle, and Adebayo sends it back. And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Jakob Pirtle. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Banton in a point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Siakam. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Oladipo finds Love. Oladipo against Anunoby. In the corner, it's Robinson. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Siakam. Here's Banton. And it's off from three-point range. Pirtle with the steal. Inside, stolen by Robinson. Love outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
for three.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oladipo goes in, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. For three, Siakam. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Siakam. The three ball. Drills it from outside. Love's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Miami.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. To the right side. Here's Adebayo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Here's Poeltl. Siakam trying to free himself up. And at last, they get one to fall.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Outside, Martin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. The first one falls. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Shoots the three. Here's Poeltl. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Miami the other way now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyler Hero.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes can't get it to go. Butler from outside. And Poeltl pulls it down. 29 seconds left in the game.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Miami no good on that time either. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Martin kicks to Adebayo. And stolen by Barnes. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. Brown finds Horford. Clock at 2. Shoots over Siakam. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Out to the right wing. And he banks in the layup.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
Tatum against Barnes. Here's Williams. It's Brown on the wing. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Toronto now. First quarter, just over a minute played. Nice D from Brown. But Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Smart up top, covered by Pirtle. Horford can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Siakam, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Horford outside, pass to Smart. Screen by Horford. And Smart gets the 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Horford, a screen on Barnes. Out to Horford. Back to Tatum. Pass to Williams. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And the Raptors making a change here. Van is checked in. And then Siakam with the jam.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Tatum passes to Williams. Offensive rebound. Stripped away. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Smart.
2 minutes left, 8 on the first. 2 minutes.
Pirtle in the post. Working on Williams. Siakam for 3. The shot won't fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby. Wow.
Brown against Anunoby. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Barnes against Tatum. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Anunoby.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Horford against Siakam. The steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Barnes finds Siakam. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Boston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. 20 seconds left in the first. Here's Smart. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes. Hauled in by Brown. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
1 quarter in the book.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Ben in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Williams with the screen. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 6.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Brown passes to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes.
That's good from Siakam. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Boston with the ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. From downtown. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Griffin. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anunoby against White. Anunoby passes to Siakam. There's the triple. The rebound, Celtics. here's Brogdon. Williams, a screen on Pirtle. Brogdon into the lane. 4 on the clock. Here's Williams. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Williams has got 5 points.
And that is why you want the ball in Brogdon's hands, running your offense.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
The Celtics making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. They get it back. Toronto trailing. Here's Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
He's off on the first. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's White. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Yes, it's good.
And the way that White attacks, I love how he asserts himself and takes it to the rim.
And he jams it home with authority.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. White, the pass to Muscala. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Muscala's gotten his first points in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound by Muscala.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams on the wing. The 3 is up. That shot is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Pass to Williams. The 3 is up. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. 15 seconds left in the first half.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Anunoby against White. Pass to Muscala. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Substitution on the court.
1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Raptors, 30. The Celtics, 36.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in it to 1. Now here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Siakam against Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
And the Celtics in possession here. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Williams misses. Well, the Raptors shooting around 44%. Not bad. Anunoby finds Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Brown with the block. Now Tatum. Give him 8. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
First one falls for him. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Smart. He has 7. Pass to Williams. And he makes it on the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Tatum drives in. Here's Smart. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
And the second free throw is good. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Left side Tatum. And he drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul of the game.
OG Anunoby. That's his third personal foul.
Here's Tatum. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Horford passes to Brown. Kept alive. The kick to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Pass to Anunoby, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. A minute 4 left in the third. Muscala. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal.
And he knocks down the first one.
Third team foul. At the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Benton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
Jaylen Brown picks one up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Pascal Siakam. That's his second personal foul.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Horford outside. Down low. Here's Muscala. And Muscala with the slam.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam, no good. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Tipped. And stolen by Brown. Here's Smart. He's got 7. Hauser, that's good.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And so it's Boston with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Celtics shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Benton in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Horford, a screen on Poeltl. Smart right side. Clock at 6. Screen by Horford. Smart passes to Horford. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Raptors ball.
Pass to Benton. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Smart passes to Tatum. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Just 5 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Poeltl.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Back to Horford. The 3-ball. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Driving to the basket, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. And so Tatum nails both of them. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Benton. Now here's Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Muscala.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Smart passes to Muscala. And here's Tatum. Muscala the screen. Tatum finds Muscala. Back to Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Knocks it loose. Here's Ben. And he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Outside Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Raptors ball.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. That one is off. Smart with the defensive effort. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Muscala, screen on Siakam. Horford for 3. Boston again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Knocks it down from distance.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone. Needs to keep taking and making threes.
Here's Horford. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Launches it. Boston with a rebound. Left side Tatum. The 3 sends it home from three-point land.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Horford with a screen on Hero. Brown the pass to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Top of the key, Hero. About a minute played so far here in the first. Adebayo with a screen on Tatum. 3-pointer, Butler. That shot off. The Celtics go the other way with it.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Passes to Adebayo. And taken away by Brown. Lowry against Smart. Over in the corner, Williams. And the rebound goes to Martin. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now, here's Butler, following the miss by Robert Williams. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Smart with the ball. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And a deep 3 from Hero. Rebound, Boston. Horford with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Brown's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Well, they're passing to Martin. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Horford in the post, working on Martin. The kick out to Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
24-second violation. Miami ball.
Here's Butler. 1:58 left to play here in the first. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Hero. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now, Hero. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Martin kicks to Lowry. Hits it from 3-point range. Lowry's got 6.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Williams, a screen on Butler. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Lowry from deep three-point land. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Smart with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Horford against Hero. Horford the pass to Tatum. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 9 points in the game so far.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Martin kicks to Lowry. And the Heat, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Kyle Lowry fired. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Martin against Horford. Shot clock at 6. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Horford's got his first points of the game.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
Hero, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Pass to Williams. And he lays it straight in. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Hero from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams, a screen on Butler. The 3 from Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hero with the screen on Tatum. Butler kicks to Hero. Over to the wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And again, unable to change momentum here. Horford against Adebayo. Tatum with the screen on Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Love outside. The 3. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Oladipo. Brogdon right side. Horford the pass to Brogdon. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks it out to Love. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Boston now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Nice ball movement by Boston. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Off target with his 3. Miami leading by 4. All sorts of time. Vincent's shot is good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. The kick out to Tatum. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Can't connect from long distance. The Heat have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Love. Here's Vincent. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Moves the ball around well. Love picking up the assist that time.
A pass to Tatum. 1:16 left in the first half. There's the steal. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. Offensive rebound Heat. The second chance effort. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Warford sets a screen for Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Vincent the pass to Robinson. No one covered. And the Heat lead by 10.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Left side, Brown. Griffin sets the screen for Brogdon. All right, thank you, David. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Williams. Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Griffin, and it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Clock at 6. Passes it to Griffin. And Adebayo sends it back. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And a deep three from Lowry. And stolen by White. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Powered down with both hands.
And talk about a guy who just knows where to be. Brogdon has that 6th sense for the game.
Adebayo with this screen on White. Hero passes to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Butler. Miami again turning it over. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Outside, Hero. Back to Butler. Fires for 3. Hero passes to Lowry. Hero with the screen on Brogdon. Lowry finds Hero. Goes back up. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And we've seen this before. Once Lowry gets cooking, he's an absolute load who cannot be stopped.
Right side, White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got his first basket.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. No good. And it's Boston the other way. And Brogdon, here we go. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the paint. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Adebayo's got 5 now.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
White with it, and it's Martin picking him up, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Love against Horford. Back to Brown. Horford with the screen on Oladipo. Here's Brown. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Vincent. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 11. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now here's Tatum. He's defended by Yurtseven. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Vincent. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Yurtseven kicks to Robinson. Pass to Vincent. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the 3.
An incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Brown outside. To the middle. Stolen by Yurtseven. And it's the Heat on the break. Robinson passes to Vincent. Hands it from downtown. Vincent's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Looking to end the run. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami out in front by 7.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Oladipo is out there with Vincent. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Yurtseven in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Heat leading by 20. Kicks it to Love. And the pass to Vincent. Great D that time from Tatum.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And Brown throws it down.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Vincent, the pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Vincent. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Here's Vincent. Back to Love. Driving the lane. Fires the three. And the Heat, another three. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Heat. Horford kicks to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Back to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Smart. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finish off by Brown.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Robinson passes to Oladipo. Robinson against Tatum. 6 to shoot. Oladipo for 3, and the Heat, another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Passes it to Oladipo. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Vincent, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins, and you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble, he is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Back to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Horford, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Horford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Love kicks to Yurtsevin. Pass to Vincent. To the inside. Outside for Robinson. Shoots over Brown. Misses off the right iron. And here's Boston. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Vincent. Oladipo outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
the Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Miami. So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Hits the trifecta. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Benton, he's checked in for VanVleet.
Delano Banton.
Here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
Pass to Siakam. There's the drive. And then Siakam with the jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a three-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
And here's Butler outside. Drops in the three. Butler's got 5 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Miami's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And the layup is good off the glass.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Hero outside. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Here's the three. That one doesn't drop. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Siakam. And he hits it to tie the game. Give him 8.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Here's Benton. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Adebayo against Siakam. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Hero for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Rebounded by Butler.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Over to the wing. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam with it. Martin picks him up. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. For 3, Lowry. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Barnes. Miami grabs the miss. 54 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Lowry from the arc. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Benton, good.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. From behind the arc. Hero for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Benton, good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Miami trailing. And here's Lowry from the arc. Connects from downtown. Lowry's got 6.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. Over Adebayo. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Hero from way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it's been an exciting game.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Benton in at the point. For 3, Robinson buries it from 3. Robinson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And as solid as Poeltl is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
VA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. He's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
That one's no good. But Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Toronto trailing. Inside. Here's Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 10. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Benton. Back to Anunoby. No good on the shot. Love with the defensive effort. Miami's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Vincent, count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Now Siakam. Here's Benton. Barnes in the post, working on Robinson. Good work defensively by Robinson. For Miami, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. And the basket is good. Siakam's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
No good on the triple. The Raptors with a lead. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Robinson can't hit. Here's Toronto now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Takes it inside. And Anunoby for three. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And again, the Heat missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Siakam, that's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
A line change here for Miami. And the Heat call time here.
Team in the NBA, your Miami Heat dancers.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Always love Kyle Lowry's exposing a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game, understands angles and avenues to the cup.
Here's Benton following the bucket by the Heat. Anunoby passes to Barnes, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the Heat shooting just 27% in the second quarter. He gets it in there. Lowry's got 10 points.
You get the sense Kyle Lowry's eyes open wide. If he's in the open floor and gets up court, look out.
To the right side. Back to Barnes. Over Butler. Here's Benton. And Hero grabs the board. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Pass to Martin. Out to the right wing. Adebayo in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. Basket counts. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Raptors. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs. And Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Second shot opportunity. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. 7 points in the game.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Outside Butler. This for the tie! And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pure from 3-point range. Siakam's got 17 points.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. To the wing, right side. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Butler with a steal. Stolen. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Barnes. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Anunoby finds Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. And stolen by Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anunoby for 3. Drains the triple. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. When they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Here's the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Anunoby's got 14.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Siakam, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Lowry. Counted. Anunoby's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Adebayo finds Martin. And again, the Heat missing. Siakam outside. Back to Barnes. Adebayo with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
We love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Benton in at the point. Love for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Love. Pass to Robinson. To the wing on the left.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
A different look for Miami.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Raptors. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And here's Adebayo, beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Pass to Benton. Back to Siakam. No good. Some solid defense from Martin. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Here's Anunoby. Adebayo with the rejection. Here we go. Right side, Butler. Back to Martin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hero for 3. Fires in the triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Back to Lowry. Takes the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And it's Miami's ball. Some momentum, a 15-2 run underway to take the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Yeah, a giant spot here at the line. Bam with the chance to be a hero.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Anunoby with it, picked up by Lowry. Adebayo with a steal, in transition. And here's Butler outside. Goes back up. It's Martin on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Pirtle. Adebayo with a steal. Anunoby against Hero. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Siakam. Over to the left wing. Fires for 3. And they get it back. Pass to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. Fast break. Here come the Heat.
Every possession critical, and Kyle Lowry delivers once again.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Siakam, no good. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 21-2 run. Totally rolling here. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Lowry. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo, the open look. Cans it from the wing. And the Heat lead by 7.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers. Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Barnes finds Siakam. The shot no good. So it's Miami picking up the win. Boy, all right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Here are the five for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Benton in at the point guard position. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Anunoby, good.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Rob. Now the pass to Poeltl. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now Tatum following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Tatum against Barnes. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now here's Brown. Horford with the screen on Anunoby. Horford with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Outside, Smart. The three from Tatum. And Pirtle pulls it down. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. 6 on the shot clock, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Shot clock at 3. Anunoby.
And Brown just using his big body well on defense. A physical player who does a great job of bothering shooting.
Tatum dishes to Williams. In the corner, Horford with it. Back to Smart. Boston needs to get off a shot. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Anunoby. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum on the wing. Horford sets a screen for Tatum to the wing right side. That's good from Horford on the assist by Tatum.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Here's Smart after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Pass to Banton. Good work defensively by Horford. Boston leading by 7. Here's Brown, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Siakam.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And he's good on the second. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Barnes. A steal. Siakam against Horford. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
A foul can hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
Pascal Siakam taking 2.
Siakam hits them both. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown around with it. 7 points in the game. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Brown. Takes a three. Anunoby, no good. It's Brown with the drive. Here's Williams. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Boston with their...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Banton and at the one. Now here's White. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Hauser. From deep. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Hauser's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston. On the wing, Anunoby. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Spin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Anunoby against White. And White with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Celtics leading by 9. White looking around. Anunoby comes with the double team. On the wing, Williams. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Raptors ball.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
They double team Brogdon. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the drive. Out to White. Back to Williams. Knocked away. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Mike Muscala is checked in for Grant Williams.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Mike Muscala.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
White against Anunoby. White goes in, and White with the stuff.
This is what you like about Derek. Can find the crease in the defense and does not hesitate to exploit it.
And finished off by Siakam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Second personal foul.
Boston leading by 5.
Team foul.
Here's Hauser. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Siakam kicks to Pirtle. Here's Banton. Pirtle trying to get open. Shot's good by Banton.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Locked in left side. Here's Hauser. No good from outside. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 5. Shot's good by Banton.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. With the shot, and Muscala kicks to White. Off target from outside.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Banton. Got a piece of it. Celtics leading by 3. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Locked in against Barnes. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And talk about a guy who just knows where to be. Brogdon has that sixth sense for the game.
The kick out to Barnes. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right.
27, the Raptors. 22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. New group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Will Barton, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Griffin. And it's Mike Muscala. And it's Hauser in at the threesome. That's the Boston 5.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
Now, here's Brogdon. And there's the pass to Hauser. 3 pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now, here's Brogdon. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. 6 on the shot clock. It's Brogdon on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Now, here's Boucher. He's tightly guarded.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Smart passes to Brown. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brown's got 9.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brown against Trent. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Barton kicks to Achua. And Barton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Smart. Tatum on the wing. Barton defending. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Achua. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Achua. Pass to Boucher. For the lead. He lays it in. Achua's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors.
I like how Boucher was willing to pass it.
Outside, Horford. Williams a screen on Barton. The 3 from Tatum. Boucher against Horford. Here's Trent. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson. And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
And they pick up 2. Tatum's got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
It's Barton with the drive. Taken away by Williams. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Horford. Over Boucher. Misses off the left iron. And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Trent outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And he sinks the second.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around scorer.
Smart passes to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. There's the drive. Comes up empty down low.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Martin passes to Achua.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Smart dishes to Horford. Back to Smart. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 11.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The dunk by Achua.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
And Boucher sends it back. 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Brown. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Will Barton is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Boston with it after the Raptors pick up 2. Ripped away. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Pulls up. Achua kicks to Van Vliet. To the right side. Boucher passes to Van Vliet. Barton from outside. Clock at 4. Trent can't hit. Celtics trail by 8. Brown down low. Covered by Van Vliet. Tatum against Barton. Tatum passes to Brown. Williams a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Brown missing. Raptors leading by 8. Pass to Achua. Inside. And stolen by Williams. And stolen by Achua. And stolen by Tatum. Tipped away. And stolen by Barton. Trent finds Boucher. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Brown drives in. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Williams a screen on Trent. Brown kicks to Williams. Over Trent. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. Martin in the corner. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tatum leading the charge. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Achua, the pass to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Brown. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Passes to Barton. From deep 3-point range. And Boston with the rebound. Horford kicks to Brown. Driving. Oh!
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Back to Van Vliet. Williams with the steal. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Mike Muscala is checked in for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Smart. Brogdon the pass to Muscala. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Toronto calls timeout. They're up by 1. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Griffin's check in for Boston. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last time out and listening to Nick Nurse talk to his team, with this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. The kick out to Tatum to tie it up. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Siakam finds Pirtle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Brogdon against Siakam. Here's Barnes. It counts.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Brown. Back to Horford. Doesn't go that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And we've seen Siakam improve his free throw shooting. Now let's see if he can come through in the clutch.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Here's Barnes. And Tatum pulls it down.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Brogdon hits them both.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Stolen by Brogdon. Horford kicks to Williams. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. The kick out to Tatum. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got the first basket here in overtime for Boston. Here's Siakam.
Oh, did you see that? Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
Horford against Anunoby. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Horford the pass to Brock. And a miss there on the triple. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Brown. And that one, good. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
Tatum against Anunoby. And the dunk by Tatum.
He takes advantage of him in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Siakam for 3, and the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum looking around. Brogdon right side. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. Siakam outside. Right wing, down low, and stolen by Horford. Tatum passes to Williams. Yes!
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Jakob Poeltl connecting in the clutch.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's slammed in by Williams.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
From deep. Knocks it loose. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. It's up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Adebayo with the rejection.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Here's Smart. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. Tatum from long range.
Well, he's not going to let any shot go uncontested. Jimmy Butler trying to get his teammates to do the same on defense.
He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lowry with it, now guarded by Brown. Martin, the pass to Hero. And he throws it down with one hand.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
And just about a minute into this first quarter.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Lowry, no good. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Outside Tatum, the 3 ball. Here's Williams. Brown passes to Horford. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Deflects the pass. Butler with a steal. The deep 3 from Hero. And again, the Heat missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
A nice shot by Brown.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Adebayo passes to Martin, and here's Butler outside. Hits the 3-pointer. Butler's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Williams. The kick to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his 3-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And the Heat, another 3. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Smart outside. There's Tatum with the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. He has 6.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot.
Outside Butler from the arc. Tatum pulls it in. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019, and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
He can't hit that time. And Miami the other way now. Hero from way outside. And again, the Heat missing. The Celtics with the lead. Brown passes to Williams.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Lowry. From behind the arc. Tries again. Pass to Butler. Here's Lowry. Fires the three. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum way outside. Offensive rebound. Williams. Good D by Adebayo.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
It'll count. Tie game in Boston. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Blake Griffin out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Griffin. Hauser can't get it to go. Robinson against White. Pass to your 7. Love for 3. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Outside White.
Heat foul. Gabe Vincent. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's White. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Griffin from outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Here's 7 down low. He's guarded by White. Here's 7 against White. Second chance shot. Here's 7, no good. The Celtics have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Into the lane. Hauser can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. To the paint. It's tipped. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Left side Williams. Pass to White. Takes a 3. And no good. And it's Miami the other way. And it's Vincent off the drive. It's good. And the Heat lead by 6. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Here's your 7. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Your 7's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside Love. There's the 3. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. It's picked off. Here's Vincent. Horford covering. Outside Love. Back to Robinson. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. No good on the 3.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's 7, no good. Boston trailing. Tatum drives in. Pass to Brown. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Martin outside. From by Jason, shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Horford with it. Picked up by Lowry. Horford passes to Smart. Let's go with a 3. Outside, Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
There's 10 seconds left in the second period. Outside for Butler. From downtown. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Butler's got 8.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
And so it's the Miami Heat
The Celtics 18. The Heat 26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Smart. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. The Heat go the other way with it. Hero with the bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Horford against Martin. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Brown. They need this. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Hero on the wing, hounded by Tatum. From deep three-point range. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Sinks it from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Brown with it. Hero picks him up. Lowry against Smart. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Smart has got 5 now. The Heat have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Butler passes to Hero. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now here's Smart. He's got 5. Back to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Stolen by Hero. On the break. Lets the 3 fly. Butler passes to Martin. Martin with a screen on Brown. Hero for 3. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. Right side, Butler. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. 14 points for him.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Here's Horford. Up and in on the layup. Horford's got his first basket.
Weight room paying off. Absorb the contact and finding a way to get it done there.
Hero finds Butler. And there's the drive. The 3 is up. And again, Miami with a triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Hero for 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Williams in the post. Working on Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And some changes here for the Celtics. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Hero. Launches it. That won't fall. 6 for 10 from the floor now. Adebayo with a steal. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Hero for 3. The shot, no good. Stolen by Hero. He gets it off. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. He had the ball handlers off balance all. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Mike Muscala, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's White. Uses the glass on the layup.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Hero on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Fires from deep. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
That set had a lot of rhythm, and that's at the hands of Kyle Lowry.
Here's Hauser driving in. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Heat. Hero with it. Martin outside. Shot clock at 6. Out to Lowry. The three. Nails it from three. Lowry's got 6 in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now here's Muscala. For three. Denied by Adebayo. There's the triple. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Brogdon. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Lowry outside. Left side Butler. Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. Hauser grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's White. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. Here's Lowry. The offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. White. Denied by Adebayo. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Griffin. Banked it in off the glass.
But Blake Griffin is still very, very strong, and that solid foundation in base is helping him on the inside.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. Hero's got 21.
Incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
Outside White. Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Muscala. Here's Hauser. Griffin's shot is off.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyler Hero.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And they recover it. Outside Brogdon. White, the pass to Brogdon. To the left wing. Takes a three. That shot missing. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Butler. There's the triple. Griffin pulls down the board.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
At 6'5", Brogdon capable of getting up there. We don't see it all that often, but a nice dunk.
To the inside, kicks it to Hero. And here's Butler outside. No good. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.